Hi friends, let's start from the scratch from like launching the instance on AWS and then implementing the AWX on top of it. So let's make the start. So we need to go to the launch instances. That is the first part. Of course, everyone should aware. And then we have multiple. You can say this is the area where we can select our image. So let me select certain images. I am going to select the CentOS. So I'm just entering CentOS and let's wait for a while because it is going to get populated from the backend. Now it's getting populated. Yes, we have it. CentOS 7 is there, so I'm going to select it out. And just I'm selecting yes, continue with this one. Perfectly okay. Now after this, I have some more options. You can say this is coming. CentOS verified provider is there. Now instance type, it's the AWX. I wanted to make it a little bit better. So I'm selecting T2 large where 8 GB of RAM is there. And after that, I can go ahead and select my key pair. See, you can generate a key pair, very much simple. You simply go to key pair and you can select the RSA or PEM. So I used to select this one, the PEM, and I can generate it. Simply way, I have already generated. So I'm keeping the key pair in this way. And after that, there's a network setting. So in the network setting, it's depend on you how exactly you want to create. So I have created something for this group where things are allow SSH, HTTPS and HTTP from everywhere, so that this is for the testing purpose. So again I have created, so let me select it out. So this is the network what I have created it over there. I'm sending it as 30 GB of this one size. It depends on you, hardly matter for our testing part. Simply go ahead and create it. So now you are done with this launching the instance. So once the instance will be launched, then we can see what exactly is happening. Okay, so now I can go to the instance. So this is running, this is pending. So let me refresh it out. So it's pending, it will take a while. For the timing, I will keep it on the pause. Okay, so now it's done. So let me just check this is my public IP4 address. I will go to connect option. See, just select the SSH client and copy the example. So it is sharing your SSH hyphen toolkit spam, something is there, right? So simply need to go over there and then you can simply go to your git bash. Okay, on the git bash part, let me minimize it properly. It's not coming up. Let me do something. No, it's not coming. Just a second. So let me close this. Okay, let me close this. I'm going to open the new git bash. See, there are two options from where you can have the git bash: directly git bash, or simply go where you have downloaded a PEM file. Come over here, right click and git bash here. This is also the best option. Why? Because it will take the complete path. So now it is going to take my complete path. So let me extend it a little bit. Okay, so this is going to download. That is the reason I have done it. The path where my PIM file is there, I can simply paste. You can say this one. See, the reason behind this one. See, this one is the PIM file is in the download folder. So now it's in the download folder. I open the git bash from here. No need to create any separate ppk file or something. And now I can simply go yes. Okay. Now I am into my system. Now this is something I have launched the system EC2, and now I'm into the system. There are multiple options by which we can go ahead and create the users. By users, we can also log in it out by making the changes in the sudoers file over there. I can take a separate session for that sometimes, but now let's focus on the Ansible one. So what exactly we can do it from the Ansible perspective. So when we're talking about Ansible, the first part is coming. We should update our complete repo. Let me yum update. That is the first and foremost basic command that I am mentioning it over there. And hardly you can say 3 to 4 commands are there, and AWX would be up and running. So it's not at all, it's very much basics, the AWX part. You just follow the steps what I'm giving it to you, and we can go ahead with the real-time issues also, what exactly happens, so that you should be able to fix it properly. It might take some more time, so I'm pausing it for time being. So guys, now everything has been done. Now I'm going to again use the basic command where I'm going to install some of the dependent things that is very much required. So let me paste it. So see, git gcc, and on top of it I'm going to download wget also -y. If I use that, it will not ask me for yes and no part. So just go ahead and hit the enter, and it will again take some more time to install all those dependencies. I'm going to paste all those dependencies in the description box. You can have a look and you can make a copy paste on that part. So just wait for a while. Again, I'm pausing it for 1 minute. Once it will be done, we will be back. So once again it's done. So see, now we can go ahead and we can see what all repo list we have, what all in the repo list. Yum repo list. Okay, so we have all the repos, but I don't see any repo with respect to Docker. So we need to have the repos for the Docker. So let me just try to add this in our part. So you can see wget, what exactly you can get everything from the Docker URL. That is a Docker hub part. So that is something what I'm doing. Simply I'm making sure that it's in the prefix in the etc yum repos d, so that it should available in my repos. I'm adding it over there. So it's got added. You can now check it out, repo list, and you can see that now I have Docker C is available. That's all I have done it. Now I will simply use yum install Docker. So Docker is getting installed. Again, pausing it for a while. Now let me check the status of Docker. It's disabled. So systemctl start Docker. Okay, so of course it will be now started. So we can see that yes, it started. So Docker is now started for us. So now let me go ahead and install that. You can say the Docker Compose part. So I'm just going to install the Docker Compose. Okay. Let me pause it for a time being. Okay, so we've got, but we have certain errors. Okay, so this is the error. What it is saying that's that it has something with respect to upgrade to the latest pip. Okay, that this is what exactly it is showing. So of course that is the reason I wanted to share it with you. So now we have to use simple things. See what I'm going to install you in the setup tools. So once I will do that, it is, let me see whether it will help us out or not. Okay, let me once again install the Docker Compose. And let me check whether the error has been went or not. It won't take much more time. Just I'm trying to, yeah, so we don't have the error. So let me see docker-compose. This command is, oh, that is Docker Compose is not working. So what to do next in this scenario? Simply I think so that this is because I can create the soft link. Maybe that can help me out. So soft link, I can just simply do it. This is soft link. I'm giving to keeping it in the local one, and then Docker Compose, so that we should run it from anywhere. So let me see whether it went or not. Perfectly okay. So now our Docker Compose is working properly. So now what exactly we have to do? We have to go ahead and we have to clone, you can say, the AWX repo, and then see simply go ahead and make certain changes in the configuration file. So this is something we have, the git clone. I'm going to clone it out. Let me see. Okay, it will take some more time once again. So let's be on the line. I think it will hardly take 1 minute, not more than that. Perfectly okay. So now I think we have this one done. Yes, so we have everything. Now we need to make certain changes in the inventory file. Before that, I need to generate the secret by using the OpenSSL command. So this is very much basic. I'm just going to keep it because we will require this one, and I will keep it in my notepad file. So let me keep it. So this is, I have kept it, and now I'm going to make some more changes. You can see it over there. So what exactly, this is my configuration file what I have already created. So I'm going to keep it, this one over here. See, Control V. That's I have already done. So our work, what exactly I did, I can again paste it, we can say, to our description box. So this is my inventory file. I'm going to use the same inventory file in my, you can say, the AWS. So let me list it what all we have. So this is basically, on this part I have done, we have the folder structure in this way. We are bothered about our installer. So that is the installer. Just go to the installer, list it out. You have your inventory file, you can see it, right? So I'm just taking the backup of inventory so that in case anything get messed up, inventory.bkp, okay, inventory, okay. I'm creating a new file so that I can use it for my own purpose. Okay, so I'm pasting it. Okay, let me see what all things is there. Oh, sorry. Escape pretty. AWX official secret key. We have admin password. I'm keeping it same way. Now here you can make some changes. Okay, let me see here. Because of certain copy paste, it has created some issues. So it should be localhost, nothing else. So guys, see, just try to remember this thing, because this is very much important. Why this is very much important, I'm telling it to you, because this is not at the default one. We have to create it on our server, otherwise it will create an error. So I have just copied it and I'm saving it over here, and let me come back to this one. Sorry guys. Okay, so we have, see what exactly we need to create. Just I'm making it mkdir, okay, /opt AWX. That is the first part we have created. Again mkdir slash in opt, sorry guys, mkdir /opt AWX, and then for pg docker we have created one of the directory on top of it, so that the data directory can be saved it over there. Again I'm going to make directory AWX, and for it is for AWX compose, because otherwise it will throw an error. So we have created these two things. See, these two things I have created. So what exactly I'm telling it to you, I'm keeping rest of the thing as is. You can make the changes to the password and all those stuff. So as of now our username is admin and password is password, nothing else. So now we are done with this one. We are at the installer. Let me take the pwd ls-lrt. Okay, now you can see what all we have. Our playbook is there in the install.yml, and this is the inventory. So basic command is ansible -playbook. That is the first part. Space -i. We are going to use the word inventory is yeah. Next, wait. Let me ansible oh sorry guys. This command is not found. Okay, where this command is not found. Okay, maybe I'm not sure whether I made certain mistake. No package answer. Oh, I made one mistake. That part I can do it. Anyway, this is the installation is complete. Verifying transactions. Now let me see whether we have Ansible got it or not. Yeah, so I made certain mistake at the beginning of the part wherein Ansible was not at all installed, because EPL was not updated. So during the beginning only you have to update is the EPL part. Okay, it's done. So once again let me run the command. I don't think so it will create any more issues now. If it will create, it will be good for us, because it will help us to troubleshoot the rest of the things. It will take some time. Let's pause it for 2 minutes. Fine, so we have some error, that is very much good. And the error what we made it, you can see it over there, it has saying that SC Linux, right? And then that is creating, but Python binding target uses SC Linux. So SC Linux is enabled, so we have to disable the SC Linux. So get enforce is the command to check it out. It's enforcing /etc it's sysconfig. Okay, and then after sysconfig it is, let me see, SC Linux. Okay, so go over there and then simply go and disable it. This was very much important at the beginning of the part only. Anyway, and then you have to reboot it. Okay, let's wait for 1 more minute. Fine, now we are up. So simply we are going sudo and we were at AWX cd installer. We had a command. Okay, let me first check this one. Get enforce now. It's disabled now. Fine. So now we have to go into. Yep. Once again rerun it and let's see if we have some more errors or not. In case we have some more errors, maybe we need to fix it out. Okay, we have some error on top. I have seen it. Not sure it is related to our files or something. Okay, it has created a lot of error. So field is 1. So what exactly got failed? Python packages. So it is saying local $docker task error connecting while fetching to the API version when no such file or directory. Okay, change docker compose run. So now again docker compose run is not at all working. Let me see whether docker compose is running. I think my docker is not running. systemctl status docker. So it is dead. Why it is dead? Because we have rebooted the server. So let me start it. So I have started systemctl start docker. Okay, now let's see what exactly is the issue. So guys, all the issues if we have, it is better that we should fix it. If things are working everything properly, generally it never happens in an ideal situation, because I have seen it. I have faced a lot of challenges when we do implement certain things, and we face a lot of challenges. So but while recording the video, maybe we practice a lot and then we come up with the conclusion that no, everything is right and we can give all the correct picture. No. So what I think, what all challenges I have faced, let me showcase it to you in a real time. Now wait for a couple of more minutes because local this is running, and let's see how soon it is coming up. Maybe it can take 1 or 2 minutes or more than 2 minutes. So I'm pausing it for time being. So now we can see we have everything is okay, and nothing has been is creating the problem. So let me start check it out about docker ps. It has created, yeah, it has created all the containers. You can see it out. So Ansible is there, Postgres is there, Redis is there. Okay, so now time is to let's have a look on our system whether it's working properly or not. So let me go to the instances, and this is my instance. Yes, this won't work. This is my public IP address, and let me just check the public IP address. Okay, and so let me see. Yep. So now my AWX is there. User ID is admin. Password was password. So let me see. Yep. You can see things are working properly. So now we have just 2 minutes ago only we did it. So now it's working properly. So see, this is pretty much simple, and I don't see any challenges while implementing it. There could be little hiccups here and there, but yes, that's all. Thanks a lot.